We're live, everybody. Welcome to the show.
This is 2OF Entertainment.
Yeah, well, still waiting for those for StreamYard to fix my thing here. It doesn't work.
All right. Well, we're back. So here we go.
Okay. Well, I've found that little trick now, which because it keeps cutting me out. But,
oh, good. Well, we like that part.
I should be able to hear you now.
Well, I liked it when you couldn't. Anyway, we're back. Welcome to No Snobs or Knobs, where we tell you the news that nobody else will tell you, and there's a reason for it. And there you go. So we're going to kick off the show. So, David, let's start. Who's in the audience today?
Yeah, well, I just thought before we start off the show that I've been promoted now. I'm ecstatic. I'm now officially the Trump gold dingly dangly supplier, because there's lots of dingly dangly gold stuff going up all over the White House, and we've kind of been involved in dingly dangling because that's it would appear that's what we're good at. So yeah, okay. Thank you very much, the Trump team, for
thanks for slowing up the show.
Yeah, for letting me become a dingly danglier. But the audience again.
Well, let's see what the audience has got for us today. The Naughty Nibblers Club, sinking their teeth into tantalizing experiences. Well, welcome to the show, you naughty nibblers. So there you are.
Yeah, they're already up for it today. Yeah, dingly bits, which we've got in specially for your Christmas tree. So if you need some dingly dangly bits, this is the show for you.
On this week's show, I have to make the screen big. Oh, let's see what we have. Uncover the facts.
Is that what it's called this week? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, uncover the facts. The People's Republic of Pointless Products. Call me Elon. What a day. Lost words. Nobby news before AI. Could you live here? Notebooks of lost ideas. Breaking news from the future. Oops, history got it wrong. And finally, the answer to the questions that I know everything to. The answer is 42.
The answer is,
and
yeah.
There you go.
Let's see what this week's special question is.
This week's question is, what's the only U.S. state with a syllable?
With one syllable, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. And since English has never been my forefront, we have Maine, Texas, Vermont, and Ohio. I'm going to say, what the hell? It's probably Ohio. Let's go with Ohio.
Ohio? Well, that's fair enough. It's Ohio. Yeah.
One syllable. I have no idea, kids. I'm not the English major here, so no clue. But I'll go with Ohio.
Okay. Well, we are succeeding. And who found that one? Who stripped him up already?
Of course he did.
Yeah. All right. Well, just the beginning of the show. Oh, if he can beat you, Stephen, he's up for it.
Oh, I know.
Let's move on.
Hey, we're moving on. The People's Republic of Pointless Products, exploring the latest triumphs of Chinese manufacturing that nobody needs. This week's product is inflatable dartboard. Well, everybody needs that. That's crazy. Yours for $19.99 for thrill seekers who enjoy instant disappointment. May I tell you, I have 3 of them and I love them. So there you go.
Yeah, only on the online shopping channel, because we just feel that we should contribute to even more SH1T coming from.
We should contribute to something. Let me tell you,
somewhere in the east. So yeah, that's you'll find that in our online shopping.
Okay. Now, call me Elon. Elon is the part of the show where we buy the patents that Elon Musk is trying to buy, so we too can become trillionaires with useless patents.
Well,
What's this patent?
We are trillionaires.
And this patent is historical U.S. patent 6,655,077 kissing stimulator network lips, long distance smooches with robotic lips. I remember when that actually came out. I remember that was a big news story.
Yeah, we've covered it before, but I didn't realise that. I think we'd covered. I think somebody in China was doing it, and we covered it before. But it would appear that somebody's jumped in and put a patent against it. So, what do you think? You think people want to do long distance smooches with Elon Musk?
No. I think we're good. Yeah,
no. So, are we taking it or not? No.
I'll take it because the kids today don't go out, so they got to get a little nookie nook somehow. We're taking this one. Are you kidding? This is going to make millions of dollars.
Yeah. Well, they didn't say where the lips had to be, did they?
There you go.
All right. So get your flexible lips.
There you go. Only
No
hear it.
Snobs and-
2OF Entertainment. No snobs or knobs.
Yeah,
All
it'll be on the
You'll be getting kissed and licked. Yep, kissed and licked in no time.
Yeah, so that will be on our useless shopping channel, which is where all the good
stuff. There you go. All right. What a day! This day in November 12th. This is what happened. What happened on 1970 of November 12th? Exploding whale incident. Somebody had Mexican food. Officials in Florence, Oregon, used dynamite to dispose of a 45-foot beached sperm whale. Easy for me to say. The explosion scattered large chunks of whale flesh over a wide area. Or, better known as going to your favorite Mexican restaurant and eating a little too many tacos. There you have it. 1970, the beached whale. Exploding whale. That's too cute. All right. Well, our sincere apologies to the beach whale community. And there you have it. Exploding whale. And I tell you, I've had many girls say to me, "You're an exploding whale," and I go, "Thank you very much." Yeah. Anyway, we may continue.
Well, when I was a student, it was like the whole thing was around going green and everything, and saved a whale. Well, we saved a whale, but at a certain point in time, the thing got so big it kind of filled up the bath, and
sure.
So we didn't. We couldn't.
Did you hear about the gay whale? Did you hear about the gay whale?
No, I'm about to. I'm sure.
I'm sure you're gonna. So the gay whale bit the head off of a submarine, and he sucked out all the semen. But I'm here till Thursday, folks. Tip your wait staff. Don't try the deal. Okay, moving on. I got more of them. Yes, encourage me, please. Thank you. All right. What's our next thing before I keep going down this path?
Deportation, I think, is the next thing.
Okay.
Or to be totally banned. Two or the other. One of the three. Two or the other, or one of the three.
There you go. Game time. Lost words, everybody. These are words that people no longer use. This week's word is wing-tail varlet.
Yeah.
A wing-tailed varlet. All right. I think I went out with her once. What is a wing-tailed varlet? What do you mean? Okay, what is a wing-tailed varlet?
So it's easy for you to say. Let's build some tension now.
Tension. A wing-tailed varlet is a worthless rogue.
Yeah.
First of all, no one uses the word rogue. First of all, everyone under 100 now has to look up the word rogue. Worthless they get. And I don't even know if anyone uses that anymore. A worthless rogue.
Well, this is the thing, Stephen. This is an educational program, as you know. We're trying to educate a certain level of.
We're educating a certain something. So basically, what you're calling everybody on the Habano Saturday show is a wing-tailed varlet. All right, I'll remember that.
Yeah, wing-tailed varlets. Yeah.
All right. Well, all the boys at Habano Saturday, we love you here at No Snobs or Knobs. Even though I'm one of the hosts there. All right, let's go. Let's continue.
Oh, it's going to be a cracker this week.
It's going to be a long day. And this is what the fans have been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. This week's Nobby News with the good-looking guy on the right, the guy on the left. Not so much. Anyway, let's see what we can do with it.
It's a matter of perspective, Steve.
I know. It depends what state your screen's going. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Roman Empire's last words, Siri called the Legion. Oh, my God. My Siri just came on. Every device. Okay. Archaeologists excavating a 2,000-year-old Roman chamber, really, near Austria, friendly Nazis, made a discovery that left scientific community both baffled and amused. A fully intact iPhone 7 buried alongside pottery, coins, and other artifacts from the first century AD, the chamber sealed by a collapse during the reign of the Emperor of Trajan, had remained untouched for a millennia until now. The iPhone found in the scene was cracked but otherwise preserved by the dried oxygen environment, completely dead. The carbon dating of the surrounding confirms that the chamber's age goes back to 2016, I think, because it says stuff in my way. And there you have it. So very nice.
Yeah, so it's the Roman Empire. Yeah. Is it a
really
hoax?
interesting.
Is it a hoax? Is it time
No,
travel?
I think, listen, when I was back in the day, it was beauty. The Caligula stuff going on. You get to run around naked. It was a great time.
Yeah.
And by the way, nobody uses AD anymore. It's CE for for current year.
What difference does that make then?
Because CE is politically correct. We don't use AD.
So why is AD not political?
I'm just saying AD is for people that are living in the past. For the 1800s, CE is for the modern hip people like me.
Oh.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Well,
Just trying to help you out.
how does that make me feel? Yeah, exactly.
First of all,
Stephen, if anybody's going to preach about being woke, it's not you.
You think? Second of all, you're mistaking me for someone that cares. Anyway, no, that's true. I am not woke. CE is actually correct. No one uses AD anymore.
Well, I've just used it, Stephen.
I know, but it's wrong. I'm telling you.
I couldn't give a monkeys, to be totally honest.
Oh,
But there you go.
You apologize. We apologize. You're upset, really?
Yes.
Then the show can end now, folks. I've done my job. Have a nice day. No. Okay, number 2. The lion in Ireland, actually a well-groomed dog. Oh, yeah. In late October, obviously. In late October and early November, a video footage circulated on social media that appeared to be a large lion creature roaming through the woods in the countryside of Ireland. Yeah. The police force investigated concluded that the animal was not a big wild cat, but a friendly brown golden Newfoundland named Moose, of course it was, or Mouse, depending on how you look at it, whose naturally groomed, shaved body makes him trim, blah, 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 looks like a lion in appearance. Good for the dog.
Good for the dog.
Good for the dog. Good for the dog, people. We got a dog. Oh, you got to love the dog.
Yeah, you've also got to love people who went absolutely ballistic when they thought, oh, my God, there's a lion in Ireland. I mean, the only lions that are in Ireland, I think, are lion bars lying in the candy store. But other than that, lions, come on. I mean, really? I mean, why would you get upset about it? Anyway, let's move on. Number 3.
It's Ireland. They thought they saw a leprechaun. That's why. All right, let's see. What do we have? Number 3, AI's first policy proposal replaces teachers with holograms. Of course it does. In a move that left both technicians and traditionalists scratching their balls or their heads, which is the same thing. In a small town in Cheyenne, Washington, of course it was. Dick Cheney died, everybody. Sorry. Anyway, it was a global move of headlines by electing an AI chatbot named Logic First to its local school board. I'm all for this. The bot, designated to analyze data, proposed evidence-based educational policies, won 52% of the vote, while Dick Cheney won 75% of the vote after his death, defeating 2 human candidates in the campaign slogan, no bias, no breaks, just better schools. On voting day, the last-minute legal challenge argued that Logic First couldn't legally hold office since it lacked polls, it's like most of the people that are on that board, a social security number, once again, or the ability to attend meetings in person, and court ruled in favor of the bot, citing Wyoming's loose definition of personhood in local governance. Well, congratulations to AI finally taking over the world. So happy. Yay.
Yeah.
AI takes over the world.
Yes, now, anybody would think that all you lot are AI, but that's another story. It's quite an extended story, this one. It would appear that there are people that were candidates that were extremely miffed about, and some of them had been like...
Why? I would vote for that.
Yeah, exactly. And then people just thought, well, what you did before was a load of bollocks, and we just have a machine in and do it all for us. So there you go.
I like it. I'm good with it. Congratulations, AI's finally taking over the world, as we've predicted on the show. Number
Yeah, we have.
4, kids, beat and repeat. I'm liking the way this person's thinking. Welcome to Hilgo's House of Pain, story number 4. Mention the show, get a 10% discount. Beat and repeat, German farmer tries to board express wood sheep. This is going to be good, man. A German local farmer, Mark, attempted to bring his prize sheep, Jacob, his Jacob sheep named Woolman, of course, aboard a high-speed train as a surprise companion for his daughter's birthday. That's a strange thing.
That's what he told his wife. That was his excuse.
That's what he tells his wife. The sheep goes, no. Anyway, the conductor intervened and said the beast, if you will, in the quiet first class, causing other passengers to move seats.
Bleating, it was.
I got that. Causing passengers to move seats and the train to be delayed briefly while the staff arranged offload at the next station. Local railway staff later clarified that livestock was traveled in dedicated wagons and the woolman must be returned to the farmer free of charge, but his first class seat on the train had to be forfeited. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. He put it in first class. People in first class were not amused by this particular farmer who, obviously said, yeah, of course, I'll bring you back for my daughter's birthday. Wouldn't you?
And the funny part is he doesn't have a daughter. So there you go.
Yeah. And strangely enough, he's got rather large-sized Wellington boots, which they
There you go. There you go.
Tell me about useful. There you go.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. All right, kids, let's see what else we have. Number 5. Okay. Number 5, Crocodile Dundee 2.0 hotel pool, newest uninvited VIP at a Sheraton. Well, of course, it's a Sheraton, not a Four Seasons or a Ritz-Carlton or an Ornament.
Or a Trump. All
right, well, calm down. Let's not get carried away. At the Sheraton in some place resort in Port Douglas, Australia. Good day, Nate. Barely batted an eye with a young crocodile to take a dip in the luxury pool hotel. Very nice. I must be an old person that didn't put enough suntan lotion on. The unexpected visitor, later dubbed Frank, of course, by locals, hung at the bottom of the pool. Yeah, of course. Hung at the bottom of the pool. Holidaymakers casually remarked nearby. Wildlife rangers eventually rehomed the crocodile, but not before the resort gained a new claim to fame. Crocodiles smoked cigars and drank scotch, saying he only watches Habanos Saturday when he can. Okay. Hotel management, just plugging the show. Hotel management assured everyone no time were guests and the baby animal in the pool thought some guest joke. The croc was the most exciting thing to happen to them all week. And for a lot of those people, probably the whole life. There you go. Very nice. Crocodile Dundee in the pool.
Yeah, crocodile. Yeah. A crocodile called Frank. I mean, what did they have, a straw pole or something? And say, what are we going to call it?
I guess.
What do you call it, Frank? Yeah.
All right, an alligator called Frank in the pool. Hey, Frank, how you doing? All right, big shout out to Frank. Yeah. All right, let's go. Number 6, the final story, everybody.
The final story. Oh, some tension now, Stephen.
Oh, there's tension. All right. Sussex bag reads definitely not stolen goods. Oh my God. Suspect bag reads definitely not stolen goods. This is going to be great. Police in Portland responded to a burglary in a small electronics store where the suspect was found leaving the scene carrying a shopping bag labeled definitely not stolen goods, like this guy already. When confronted, he's a Polish man. Yes, he is. We're going to leave his name out. Admitted the bag was claimed that just the borrowed for convenience, handed over the loot inside. The label on the bag became the star of the case. Officer joked, if it said definitely not stolen, we're going to look. Of course they are. The video of the bag reading in the press release went viral across Portland and then Europe. Oh, Poland. I'm sorry. I said Portland. Those in Poland and then Europe. I'm a Polish guy. He's still, that explains it.
Yeah. So okay. Definitely not any stolen goods, Stephen.
That's just funny. Well, because he is a Polish guy. The reason they spell his name SKI is because they can't spell toboggan. So that has a lot to do with that. Yeah. Anyway, just trying to help out. So let's pick a winner,
wish,
kids.
I wish you wouldn't, but there you go.
All right. They got the Roman Empire with the iPhone. We got the lion that's a dog. We got the AI first that wins the teachers. We got the sheep. Yeah, we bet we do. We got Crocodile Dundee called Frank in Australia. And we have a bag that was definitely not stolen loot. We can't really give it to that guy because he is Polish. So that goes off. So I think we're going to go with the time traveling Roman Empire, 2,000 years old. There you go. That is your story of the week, kids.
And newsroom, stick your hand up for that one.
All right, calm down there,
Two this
buddy.
week. Two this
Really?
week.
There's two.
Yeah.
Let me see. Where's my? Here we go. Hold on.
I was just going to say, he said, I wouldn't bother Stephen. He's got a bulletproof vest on. Missed it.
I hate when that happens. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I know. Let's. He's all all kitted out this week.
I bet he is. All right, kids. What do we have before AI? These are jobs that people had before AI. Let's see what happens. A sin counter. A sin counter was the guy who stood in the bedroom while you did your wife and told you every sin you committed.
Well, that's a lot to be said for that.
I'm sure there is. And that was my old job. And I loved it. Especially when the husband wasn't home. All right, bump. What do we hear? What is the sin counter definition? The sin counter is a person who wants confessions in the medieval churches. Yeah, pretty much what I said. All right, there you go.
Yeah. So what he would do is that people would come in and
sometimes they'd come out. You never know. You can't be judgmental like that.
And he would have to write that all down. And no doubt there was somebody at the end of the week will be looking at all the stats, because people have all their stats, and they'd be looking at this thing. This is the most common sin, and so therefore you have to pay the most amount of money to alleviate yourself of the
sin.
Of the sin. Yeah.
Oh my God! What a scam.
That's what I think. Anyway, who knows?
Could you live here? This is where David and I are going to go when the Discovery Channel finally sends us on our worldwide tour of places that we say, could you live here? This week, we're going to go live at Anus Island. Okie doke. I got to read this. Anus Island, an island in somewhere Regency of Papua province of Indonesia. Nestled in the heart of Papaya, Anus Island is a tranquil retreat for travelers looking to escape the hustle and the everyday busy life. Instead of going to Key West, they go to Anus Island, where every bar stool holds 4 people. There you go.
So Anus Island. So you can say we go to, the first place we'll go to when Discovery send, the travel docs to us, is we'll just see how they react to that. So thank you so much. We'd like to do our first filming on Anus Island, and just see, how these corporate executives will react to that, Stephen. Because
well, here you go. Anus Island. This is what it's famous for. Anus Island is famous for anuses and world-class diving. It's a must site for anyone interested in exploring beneath the surface. Known for its incredible visibility, abundant marine life, the area is home to vibrant coral gardens, exotic fish, and even remnants of World War II shipwrecks, as well as anuses. Nice. There you go. If you want to go to Papua New Guinea, to Anus Island, you feel free to go. Tell them we sent you. It's northern Papua New Guinea, just so you're aware. It is the 5th largest island in the Papua New Guinea with an area of 2,100 square meters or kilometers. I'm sorry.
Don't pump it up too, too much, Stephen.
And the population is... Wait, the population is 5,800. People actually live in Anus Island. Who knew?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, don't pump it up too much, because what we want them to do is just think, well, we're going somewhere silly, and not to know that we're going to this paradise island with crystal clear water where you can swim and snorkel and look at tropical fish all day. But there you go. Who knows?
Well, you too can go to Anus Island. Now remember, if you go to Anus Island, well, then you heard it here first. Okay, next. Unbelievable. The Notebook of Lost Ideas, exclusively on No Snobs or Knobs. These are ideas that nobody remembers, nobody cares about, but we're going to tell you about them anyway. This week's is the portable black hole.
The boiled
I
black
have
hole.
I have so many comments. I'm not going to say any of
Oh,
them.
well, I thought that might be useful if we went to Anus Island. But
Yes,
there you
I'm
go.
sure it would be. Scientists test a single-use portable black hole idea for household junk, but experts say don't expect to find it back. I'm sure many
Yeah.
men and women would want to get rid of their significant others with the portable black hole. So there you
Black
go.
hole. I think that's an absolute winner. That one.
Yep. I knew a girl in university that had a portable black hole too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's but I might say that'll probably be really handy when we go to Anus Island.
I'm thinking it will be
Move on.
something. All right, kids, we have breaking news from the future. Let's see what we have in the year. In the year 2035, the Oxford Dictionary has removed the word sorry, calling it redundant in modern politics. That's cute. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
You heard it here first. That's all I can say.
There you did. Okay, kids, that was the news from 2035. What do we have next, Mr. Davis?
We're screaming towards the end of a very quick show this week. Here we go.
We always do a quick show. Oops, what history got wrong, the common misconceptions of people think are true. What did people think are true this week? Carrots equals night vision and superpowers, we say. Not unless you're a cartoon rabbit. Well, you know, Superman eats them. So if Superman eats them, you eat them. There you have it. Just saying.
It may well be one of those urban myths, but
Probably.
It was reported to have been something that they did in the Second World War, certainly in the UK. Allegedly, as I say, could be an urban myth, but they wanted people to transplant all their flower gardens, of which the UK is famous for, into vegetable patches. And then they said, well, yeah, you should be, putting lots of carrots in, lots of potatoes,
Right.
and the subtext to that was, yeah, if you eat lots of carrots, then it'll make you give you great night vision, so you can become a great fighter pilot, so you can shoot down gems at night.
Oh, well, sure.
Yeah, well, like an urban myth probably, but it made me laugh.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you for that, everybody. Let's see what's the line. What do we have next? The answer to the question, is the only state that just has one syllable? I said Ohio. You had Texas, Vermont, and Maine. Which one is correct? It is Maine. Congratulations for me for not knowing how to spell, read, or write. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Maine is the only U.S. state with one syllable.
Yeah. That was a difficult one. It took me at least a week, and I still didn't understand it. But I thought, well, if I can't understand it, you won't be able to understand it, and that's what the news team wants. Yay!
Very good. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You got me again. Very nice. The only U.S. state with one syllable is Maine, and they only have one resident, so it goes well. So there you have it. All right. And that's it, kids. We are done. The Naughty Nibblers Club. Thanks for coming in. They sink their teeth into tantalizing experiences. And if you like the show, don't forget to subscribe and like. You can catch us. You can catch us wherever you get your podcasts. You can catch us also here on YouTube. And what the funny part about it is, the podcast does much better than the live show. Just so we're clear. Last week, over 8,000 people had no life.
Obviously, we're not clear.
I'm not. Well, apparently, over 8,000 people last week had no life, and they listened to the podcast, and like 50 watched the YouTube channel. So I think that's always funny when I see that. It just strikes me as funny like, haha. There you go.
Well, I'm glad I put all this effort into visual jokes then, but there you go.
Thank God for that. So, well, kids, that's another exciting show. We will be back. Are we back next week, or when are you going on your holiday?
What's next week?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Next week. Yeah. I think I've sort of 3/4 of the way through the production for some stuff for next week. Yeah, that's fine.
So wait. So when do you go on holiday, so the fans know, so they don't cry and be disappointed?
Well, not next week. Anyway.
Okay, so it's the week after.
Also, I don't think that's the case either. The week after might be a bit tight, but we'll see.
That's okay. And just to let everybody know, the week of Thanksgiving, on the Friday after Thanksgiving, for the fans of the Lost Dollar Business Club, the original crew will be back for a reunion show. So if you've missed the Lost Dollar Business Club and you want to see all the boys, they will be back. I don't know, and they'll be back live with a rebroadcast later in the week. What is that for? What the hell is your problem?
I think the reaction from the newsroom here.
Screw the newsroom there.
They're upset that they're not on the show. That's what.
Well, we don't like them. Anyway, so next, the day after Thanksgiving, everybody don't miss the Lost Dollar Business Club. That'll be very interesting. And if you're listening or watching this, don't forget to subscribe and like. Tell your friends. Want to thank all the fans, the news crew, and the Naughty Nibblers Club. And David and I will be back, unfortunately for you, next week, I think. And there you go. Anything else before we say goodbye? Oh, the train's here. We got to go and find the sheep.
Yeah.
So there you have it, everybody. See y'all next week. Cheers, everybody.
Bye, everyone.